welcome to the Boxing Bookie. We are back. It's good to be back. Got a good one for you guys today. Probably only show of the day. I might do a late one. We'll see what I'm up to tonight. Might do a late one. Wanted to get you guys a show today. Got a lot going on. I'll be headed out to Philly tomorrow for the Boots fight. What's good, DJ Green? Headed out tomorrow to Philly for the Boots fight. Looking forward to that. Guys, please like, share, and subscribe. Smash the like button. Guys, help me get to 3,000 subs. I'm 126 subs away. I want to get there by the end of the month. 126 subs to go. 23 days if you include today. 23 days to get 126 subs. I need y'all to come through. That is very doable. We can do that. That is 5.4 subs per day, I believe. So I need you guys to come through. Help me out here. I need to get to 126 more subs by the end of the month. I get to 3,000 by the end of the month. I would greatly appreciate that, guys. So smash the like button, share, subscribe if you have not already. Let me pay the bills, guys. Head on, guys, please like, share, and subscribe. Smash the like button. Share with a friend. Salute Mar. Mar is here. What up, Mar? Guys, join the Patreon. Link is in the description. It's in the ticker below. $5 a month gets you the absolute best gambling advice anywhere in the known boxing universe. It gets you asked to book anything, gets you request a video, gets you the absolute best gambling advice anywhere in the known boxing universe. It's just $5 a month. It gets you the lock of the week. Like I said, the lock of the week. I gave you guys 6 locks the last 2 weeks, 3 and 3. 5 of the 6 have hit. So I've hit 5 for 6 on my last 5 locks. So make sure to get that. Get the lock of the week. Get access to the Discord. We do live betting, the updated props, all of that for just $5 a month. After you guys do that, make sure to head on over to carnivalbar.com. That's carnivalbar.com. It's the nutrition of a steak. It's the convenience of a bar. It's carnivalbar.com. It's a meal in your pocket. It's the world's only high-fat, grass-fed beef bar that replaces a meal while on the move in stores for years. Get your travel autonomy and freedom back. That's carnivalbar.com. That's carnivalbar.com. Make sure to use promo code BOXING at checkout to save 10%. That's promo code BOXING at checkout to save 10%. All right, let's get into today's show. I want to start with the poll. Let's start with the poll. Who did y'all have winning the first fight? Boston Fawaz. Draw. All right, guys, the poll is live. I want everyone to vote in the poll. I'm interested in what you guys think of this poll. Make sure to vote in the poll. First fight obviously ended in a draw. But I want to see what you guys had it. I think I know how this is going to go. I'm pretty sure I know how this is going to go, but I want some confirmation. I asked it for Fawaz. We're gonna get into all of this, guys. Let me just run down the schedule first. Let me just run down the schedule first for the week. Okay, having trouble finding things. All right, so here's what we got for the week. I'm going to get you guys the video today on Boston and Fawaz. I'm gonna start working on probably Tamir Smalls. I'm probably gonna start working on that. We're gonna look at the book shortly. I'll figure out the rest of the week. I'm gonna try to go live Thursday night, probably from my hotel. I'm gonna try to go live Friday night after the weigh-in. I'm gonna get you guys a lot of content from the weigh-in, get you a lot of content fight night as well. So I'm gonna get you guys a ton of content over the next 2 days, over the next couple of days. Thursday, Friday, Saturday. I'm going to try to bring you guys alive every day. We're going to look at what we got. I should be able to get a ton of work done from the hotel or the Airbnb, whatever I decide to do. But I'm going to continue to bring you guys content. But this is probably the only show of today. I may do a late show tonight. All right, guys, please smash the like button, share, subscribe. Help me get to 3,000 subs by the end of the month. 126 away. All right, let me get to some of these. Ennis versus Lima, over 7.5. Good bet. I'm 50-50 on this. I know you can probably even money on that. I know DraftKings has that at about even money. I don't love the methodology. I mean, I don't love the distance, the over under prop. I'm having trouble. The over under prop. I don't love the over under prop. My guess, when you asked me, I said, Enes Lima, how do you see it? I like Enes by stoppage in round 7. Honestly, I wouldn't get too cute with this. Just take Enes by stoppage and parlay that. I know you're getting pretty good odds on this. I think that's about 50-50. It's about even money. I think DraftKings has that minus 115 both ways. It's I'm torn. I feel like they did a good job on that line. I would just take Enes by by stoppage. I edge it to Fawaz. I think I'm going to see a lot of people are going to. I think that's who's going to win this poll. I'm breaking down the tape. Before I broke down the tape on both guys, I was really confident that Boston was going to win. I watched the tape now. I'm not so sure. This fight's a lot more 50-50. What I do like is the fight to go over. I like it to go the distance. But I do think he loses this fight. If I had to guess, if I had to pick, yeah, I'm taking Boston. I just don't know if I love the price tag I had. Originally, I did. I thought he'll win. He's got some issues. We'll get into it. I got my notes right here on him. Here it is. Mar says, my book, Updated Props. Visoli versus Wilkins, TKO. I'd stay away from that. Wilkins is tough. Decision minus 163. That's probably a better bet. If I was going to bet the props on, I'd probably take Visoli by decision. Smalls, I would just take him. I would just parlay him. You know, I think Smalls with boots by stoppage is a pretty good parlay. I'm going to try to get into the Samir Smalls tape. I would probably take him by decision. You're getting plus 187 on that. I like that. I like Smalls by decision at plus 187. I think Eddie will let Boston lose a decision. I don't think Eddie will let Boston lose a decision, especially on the rematch. I do think he's going to win. I'm not convinced of that anymore like I was before I watched the tape. After doing a deep dive on the tape, I'm a lot more closer to 50-50 on that fight, although I still edge Boston in a rematch. He fights to survive. He may have gas tank issues. Like he may win the first half of the fight and lose the second half of the fight. I'd stay away from this. I would just take the over. I would just take the fight to go the distance. And we'll get into that in just a bit. Oscar DeGrasse, what up, homie? Oscar hasn't been here in a minute. Good to have you back, homie. Good to have you back, homie. Sorry about our Jets. The Jets are god awful. The only team in the NFL without a win. They are 0-5. Aaron Glenn, obviously on the hot seat there. I don't know what goes on this year. 0-5 is a disaster. They're not that bad of a team. This is rough. What up, Jab? Big G, I see you came around on that Boston line. I'm torn on that. I don't love the line anymore. Like I said, I just finished the tape on it just before the show started. I finished the tape, right? I still think Boston's probably going to win. Right now, my only bet on that is the over. I take boots under 10.5. Yeah, I like the under 10.5. And the 7.5, I'm 50-50 on that, which is why the odds are 50-50. The under 10.5, lock that and take that. Boston was winning until the last round. He has gas tank issues, PJ. I know, and that's an issue. Go back. What hang on. What fight was I watching where he also faced Russ? The fight with Gordy Russ, the one in the US. Yeah, he faded late in that fight too. And Gordy Russ sucks, so it didn't really matter. But he faded late in that fight too. And then after that fight, Gordy Russ went on and fought a guy named Josiah Shackelford on one of those Salida Promotions card and got wrecked. So this is not a high-level guy. Huh? I don't know, guys. If you really want to take Gordy Russ, if you really want to take, I'm staying away from this on the money line probably. If I had to bet, I guess I would take Boston. But no, I would take Boston. But the odds here, Belal Fawaz is really painful to watch. That super high guard, that body is wide open. But what am I saying here? Boston's not really a guy that gets in and out on you. He's fairly tall for the size, 5'11", decent reach. He likes to be on the outside. I don't know. This is a tough one. Let's take the over. Just take the over. Boston might get knocked down in this fight or get hurt. It could. Faz is a guy that mostly jabs. He doesn't open up. When he does open up, he's easy to counter. So he's at his best when he's staying tight. He keeps that guard so high, like so high, and he does not come out of it. I don't mind it. It's a little awkward, it's a little painful to watch, but I think it's effective. Yeah, that minus 290 is gross. I like the draw. The bet. The draw is a bet. David Allen money line, Vianello money line. I like that, boss. I like both of that. I would get it. I like both those guys to win. What up, Bipolar? Bipolar in the house, my dude. Bipolar. It's always good to have Bipolar here. One of the favorites. All right, let's look. Fawaz is hard to watch, but you gotta love the hair. I do. Just got my hair done, by the way. Shout out to my hairstylist, Mimi. Shout out. You got to think about the pressure Fawaz going to bring this time around. I think instead of starting late, he doesn't bring pressure though. Really, he stays behind the jab. When he opens up, he's wide open. He's only good at that high jab. Like that's really all he can do. Going to the Boots fight Saturday. Oh, I'm going to be there too. Is Vasily going to beat Wilkins? Probably. I don't like the odds on that, man. The only thing I like there is Vasily by decision. That's a fight. Wilkins is tough. Wilkins got the story. He was homeless, all this extra stuff. Like he was, he barely had any food, like crazy stuff. He's tough. I don't think he's going to get knocked out. So it's either Vasily by decision or Wilkins by decision. Probably Vasily by decision. But this guy, guys, that's a real fight. Wilkins is a real guy. Going to the Boots fight Saturday. Birthday is Monday, turning the big 31. I'm going to be there too. Come by, say what up, King of Fitness. I'm going to be there. So come say what up. Mead Ola says, what do you think about Lima as a fighter? Why stoppage? He's in front of you to be hit. I don't think he's all that bad. I just don't think he's all that good. I don't think he's at a level of Boots. And if you stay in front of Boots, which he does, he's not a runner. He's not a mover. He comes in front of you and stays in front of you. You're going to get hit a lot. And when you're going to get hit a lot with Boots, you're going to get stopped. So I definitely like Boots by stoppage. Shout out to Wilkins. I've been homeless before too. Shout out. Fortunately, I have not. So that's a blessing. Thank you, God. But yeah, Wilkins has a backstory, man. Really, really, really good kid. I've interviewed him a bunch of times, maybe a few years since he was fighting on Golden Boy cards. But a really, really good kid. I like him a lot. All right, guys. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Let me open up the book first. Let's get into the book. Let's look at the Pro Boxing Odds book first, and then I'll pull up DraftKings. Again, things like this, minus 2,400, I'm not touching that. Connor Turdsbury, minus 2,000. Is there anything decent? This is getting worse. If you can get Suleiman at minus 1,000, you should take that. Minus 1,000 is good odds. Shout out BetMGM on that one. Again, the bet here is over 8.5. I'm taking that all day. I'm taking that. So let's work out a parlay, guys. I like that, and I like Smalls. That gets us down to minus 217. Right there brings us down to under 300. I think that's a really good parlay, right, guys? Just to get under 200, I think this is well worth it. You got Ennis money line, Smalls money line over on the Fawaz fight. I'm loading up on that. I can't lock this in right now, but I like this a lot. I would bet that. I'm gonna work you guys out another parlay that has Ennis by stoppage in there as well. I'm gonna work that out. But I like this a lot, guys. I like this a lot. Over 8.5 on Ennis. I mean, over 8.5 on a Fawaz rematch. Guys, vote in the poll. Everybody vote in the poll. So it's over 8.5 on a Boston Fawaz rematch. Tamir Smalls money line, Boots Ennis money line. It's minus 196. It's not the greatest odds in the world, but this is something worth betting, guys. This is absolutely, there's a 3-leg parlay right there that this is not going to miss, right? So just take it. Absolutely take it. I would advise everyone to take that. Easy money parlay there. But let me look at this real quick. Do we have a draw? Fight is a draw. Minus 1,500. I think that's a bet. Boston to win by decision at minus 135. If I was going to bet this, I would bet that. If you want to bet the dog, it might be worth it in this fight. I don't think Fawaz is going to win. If I was going to bet this, I would take Boston by decision at minus 135. I don't think this fight goes anything other than the distance, so I would take that for sure. But I would take Boston. I would take the over. I would take Boston by decision. I would take the over. If you want to possibly look at the upset, what I would look at is Fawaz is paying almost around plus 200. It's not bad, guys. Those aren't bad odds. Like that might be something you guys want to look at. Fawaz, they fight 3 times, he wins once. Yeah, probably. The odds on this are about right. I think, I don't like Boston at minus 280. I just don't like that. I would lay off that. I would absolutely lay off that. That's just me. Let me look at DraftKings real quick. Let me look at my home book, DraftKings. Let me make a note of this for a second. I'm gonna lock this up for you guys right after. Over 8.5 Boston Fawaz. Smalls money line. Ennis money line. All right. I think we're safe there. I think we're good there, guys. All right. Let me open up DraftKings now. Let's take a look at my home book. Let's see what they got. They got no props. DraftKings, god dang it, guys. Padley and Bellotti. I like Padley a lot. You could add Padley. I'm gonna work on another parlay that's got Padley, that's got Ennis by money line, and probably Allen to not go the distance. I think that's gonna be a nice little 3-leg parlay there as well. Tamir, that's all we got there. Padley, I probably like this thing to go over. I have no props on this either, so I like Padley. I like it to go over. I'm going to try to get to this video next as well. So I got Boston next, and then I'm going to get either. This is dangerous, guys. I would not touch this at minus 2,000. I'm not betting Visoli at minus 2,000. I'm not betting that. I may actually, at plus 1,000, I may put some money on James Wilkins here. And I honestly, like, it's probably not going to hit. He's probably going to lose. But that's, I don't, these odds are wild, man. What do the other books have it at? Yeah, they got plus 810, plus 900. Guys, if you want to just roll the dice a little bit, throw some money on Wilkins. I don't think it's a terrible idea. I would throw some money on Wilkins there, plus 1,000. Zaquan Moses, minus 5. And then Tamir Smalls at minus 750. I love Smalls. Smalls is a really good fighter, so I'm gonna throw some money on that. Berea and Guido Vianello. I like Guido here. I'm gonna throw some money Guido here. It's not he's now plus 100, so it's basically even money. I'm gonna throw some money on that. These odds are getting closer and closer. I'm going to take Vianello there. I'm also going to take Dave Allen. As far as the Ennis fight, I'm going to take Ennis money line. I'm going to take go distance, no, and Ennis by stoppage. Those are the two bets I like. Not to go the distance, Ennis by stoppage. Not to go the distance, Ennis by stoppage. Knockdowns. Either fight to be knocked down. Yes, I love that as a prop bet. I'm absolutely taking that. Do I have Lima? Lima to be knocked down, minus 475. I like that. I'm not touching the over-under on the knockdown props there. But there's a lot of money to be made on this fight. There really is. Smalls. As far as Allen and Makhmudov, Allen is plus 100 as well. And then what I like here is fight to go the distance. No, minus 370. Those are the bets I like. So we got a bunch of bets I like. Let me run through this real quick. Get back to the book here. The Boston Fawaz fight. I'm just taking the over. Just take the over. Padley Bellotti. I like Padley. I probably like Padley by decision. I would just take Padley here. David Allen. I like this fight not to go the distance. Georgie Visoli and Wilkins. I may throw some money on Wilkins here. Like I really might. Plus 1,000 to me. It's good value in that. The odds on this are wild. Moses and Dutton. Smalls and Rahman. Smalls here, I like the odds a little wide, but Samir Smalls is really good. You guys are going to really like what you see in him. Barrera and Guido. I like Guido a lot here. I think this is a good money bet. Like there's value here. I would take Guido here. Ennis and Lima. I think there's a lot of bets. Ennis by stoppage. Fight not to go the distance. Either fight to be knocked down. Lima to be knocked down. I think those are all interesting bets that you could parlay and wrap up. All right, guys. Vote in the poll. Vote in the poll. Let me know who you guys think on the Boston Fawaz fight. Oh, shout out to Arturo Gatti. I'll touch on this real quick. My youngest son is his middle name is Gatti after Arturo Gatti. And Gatti, who was killed by his wife, hung by his wife, made it look like a suicide. His son, I don't know. I haven't looked into it yet. I just read the story on it. His son, 17-year-old Arturo Gatti Jr., is also dead. So from the same way, from being hung. I'm not accusing her of any. I am accusing her of killing Gatti, of course. But now the son has committed suicide in the exact same fashion as Arturo Gatti, 17-year-old amateur boxer. That's unfortunate. And Gatti, like I said, my youngest son is named after Gatti. He's my all-time favorite fighter. So this is tragic. I'm gonna look into this. I'm gonna see what's going on. Something's not right here for him to die the exact same way as his son died. His son died the exact same way as the father died. Something ain't right here, guys. Something ain't right here for sure. All right, let me shout out TJ. Shannon Ryan versus Chloe Watson. Who would you pick? Probably Ryan. Hearn did say that Lima will come to win. That's a good chance for a KO, unlike that bum Dalton Smith fought a few months ago who just tried to survive. What are we talking about? Dalton Smith. Dalton's. Oh, you're talking about the guy that Dalton Smith fought a few months ago, the Polish guy or whatever, Matthieu Germain. The guy was Canadian or what? Okay, yeah. Okay, now that's what you're talking about. I'm like, when did Dalton Smith didn't come? Okay, I got you. Never mind. I'm retarded. Gary, do you have a favorite Philly cheesesteak spot? I don't. I haven't been around enough to really have a favorite spot in Philly. Pat's? Was that what it was called? I think it was called Pat's. Jim South Street is my. I'll try to check that. Are you in Philly? Is anybody in here in Philly? Let me know. Over 8 Fawaz and Boston. Fawaz and Boston. Gee, what about Padley Below? You think it goes the distance? I probably goes the distance. Probably. I would guess it does. I don't. Let me see. Minus 230. Yeah, I would probably take it. I think it probably goes the distance. Had them other fights on it. This is a quick turnaround. Yeah, he maybe. You're right. He got stopped, and then this is a quick turnaround. Jab's not wrong on that. Eagles money line, Boots and Padley plus 125. Let's go. Who are the Eagles playing? Plus 200 is good. Bilatti's days of making an ugly fight and overperforming are done, in my opinion. Maybe. I think that's fair. I like Padley to stop Reese too. TaylorMade to get stopped by Padley, in my opinion. And the odds are juicy. You know what? Let me go back to this real quick. Who asked me about? I can't find this real quick. The more that I think about it, I don't think the Padley fight goes to this. I think Padley might stop him. I think Padley might stop. I think he might. Would you bet big on Padley money line? Yes. DJ Green. Nah, for real. Watching the line movement is like gambling in it itself. You could watch a guy become a favorite overnight. Shake my head. Shut, fellas. I want to see Padley on the weigh-in. First time he's weighing 130. Yeah, it's been a little under 3 months since Belotti got stopped by Garner. I was leaning Pad by stoppage, but I think the fight is only 10 rounds. Fight's only 10 rounds. I thought it was 12. It's 10. That's why originally I liked it to go over, to go the distance. Now I'm not so sure. Heavy money been coming in on Guido. Lines are almost even. Yeah, because how do you say Barrere? Barrere is not good. Go watch the tape on him. He's not good. Guido's gonna win that fight. Yeah, it's a 10-round fight. You got Allen or Murdo? Allen. I definitely got Allen. Allen for sure. But just take the fight not to go the distance if you want to be safe. You think Smalls gets Vasquez out of there? No. No, I don't. I think it goes distance. Roman is tough. I think it goes distance. Now I think the fight is competitive. Vasquez can box. Yeah, I think it goes distance. Probably Allen. I think that fight goes rounds. I'm glad you see it that way. I've been thinking Alan Makhmudov might even go the distance. PJ the Puppet, then come say what up. Are you going to fight PJ? Come say what up. Yeah, he didn't fight anybody. Alexis's resume is total dog water. It's awful. It's let's take a look at this. I mean, it's so bad, and then some of his fights look so weird. Like he fought one guy that hurt his leg and had to stop fighting. Then he fought another guy, this guy right here, Guillermo Casillas, and the fight was like, what? What is this? Like, what is this? Who's the guy that hurt his leg? And Mike Marshall, I think, hurt his leg and couldn't fight. Yeah, unable to continue after a knee injury. Fights just look weird. There's nobody even of note. This guy went the distance with him. Zemang, this guy's not good. And these are the 3 fights I taped on him. Total of 10 rounds. I'm not impressed. I'm not impressed at all. We can say what we want about Guido. Guido may not be a great heavyweight, but he's better than this guy. He's better than this guy. Again, 13-3-1. He got Kings of Bay is better than anyone he fought. He fought him 5 years ago. 5 years ago. Jonathan Rice. Yeah, I'm definitely taking Guido in this fight. I'm absolutely taking Guido. So Alexis might lose. I think Alexis is going to lose. I would say there's about a 70% chance he loses. I'm very confident in Guido. I was deep diving into his opponent's records and who they fought. It's been none but domestic level. That's right. Shout out Bang for the $2 super chat. Shakur outboxes Teofimo like Sandor did, brother. I absolutely think Shakur outboxes Teo. But remember, I know it's been a long time now, but Teo, and shout out Bang, thanks for the $2 super chat. Teo outboxed Lomachenko. Like, we got to keep that in mind. But I agree with you. I definitely think Shakur outboxes Teo. I hope Guido wins. Me too. That's my paisan. And I'm not picking him because he's my paisan. I'm just I look at Alexis and he sucks. Like, he's not good. All right, guys. Let me get back to my book real quick. I'll close out on this. Let me check my poll. Guys, vote in the poll. Everybody vote in the poll. Okay, you guys have a look. You guys got Boston winning. All right, guys, I'm going to end this poll in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Ending the poll in 3, 2. Vote in the poll now, guys. Vote in the poll. 2, 1. Ending the poll. The poll is ended. You guys think Boston? I thought this was going to go the other way. Very, very close, though. Very, very close. I thought you guys were going to have Fawaz winning. Interesting. Loma just didn't throw any punches at Teo until like round 8. And then the fight was in the balance. I didn't see it that way, but y'all and the judges had it in the balance in the 12th, and Teo won the 12th. But Loma didn't start until late rounds when he started throwing punches. Okay, he still outboxed him. Put together. I just did. I just did. I put together a parlay. The over on Fawaz, on the Fawaz rematch ticket to go the distance. Smalls and Ennis money line. Saying Alexis sucks is crazy. Okay, I mean, you guys think he's good? I would play some video, but I want to get it. I don't want to get demonetized again. Teo won that fight against Loma because of his bad habit of starting slow and cruising the last round. Guys, you gotta stop making excuses for Loma. This is like, well, if Zab Judah just came in shape, or if Adrian Broner let his hands go, he didn't. Wow, they picking Boston to win. Probably. I'm picking them too. I don't love the money line on it. I don't love the line on that. I just finished the tape on it. I still think Boston's probably going to win, but just take it to go over. This Alexis stuff. I don't understand what is good about Alexis Barrera. I was messaging with TJ with Chilltown, and Chilltown was telling me he thinks Alexis has skills too. I don't see the skills. I don't see it. I think they thought the poll question said, "Who do you have when?" Oh, can you do a longer parlay? Like, you want more legs on it? Okay, yeah, you can add. Let me do this for you guys. Hang on, because I love y'all. Because I love y'all. I'm going to give you guys a fun parlay here. All right, plus 142. Here you go. Over on the rematch, Suleiman, Padley, Smalls, Ennis, all money line. Fight Allen to not go the distance. There you go. There's a 6-leg parlay for you at plays plus 142. Take that, cash it in. Thank me later. Boston is the A-side fighter, so it will be hard for him to lose a decision. Fair enough. Yeah, 6 and over. It's usually what I do. There you go. There you go. I got you, Eligos. The longer the parlay, the more risky it is, unless you wait and pick the big dogs. Like, yeah, I mean, obviously, the more legs, the more complicated it's going to get. I mean, clearly he's doing this for fun, not to get no money. I don't know, Jab. All right, man. I'm going to wrap this up. Guys, like, share, and subscribe. Like, share, and subscribe. Follow me all from social media, 3D Boxing, 3D Boxing Blog. I got you, Eligos. Yeah, I would wear that. I've been doing long parlays for a lot. I just wanted to see what G would have. Not making any excuses for Loma, just giving the reason why he always come up short. All right. October 8th. Guys, you have no last minute questions, comments, thoughts, super chats. I'm going to end this now. But it is October 8th, 2025 from Texas to the world. Thank y'all and God bless.
Don't miss a tweet, post, story, or video. 3D Boxing is on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Hit the subscribe button now to stay inside the ring.